PTCI Channel 2 welcomes you to our coverage of Guymon Tiger Soccer. We are here at Tiger Stadium, where they are getting ready to take on the Borger, Texas Bulldogs. Borger, Texas comes in with a record of 6-18-1. Guymon with a 5-1 overall record, just coming fresh off a Chickasha Tournament Championship, their third straight year that they've won that. The starting lineup for your Tigers: a junior forward, number 1, Alonzo Ramirez; a senior defender, number 4, Jonathan Guymon; a junior midfielder, number 6, Uzziah Urquiza; a senior forward, number 7, Javier Medina; a senior midfielder, number 9, Guy D; a senior defender, number 11, Francisco Garcia; a senior midfielder, number 10, George Nolasco; a senior forward, number 12, Eric Guerrero; a junior midfielder, number 17, Jairo Gutierrez; a junior midfielder, number 18, Alan Avalos; and in goal, a junior, number 22, Brian Santana. Both teams on the field. Referees getting in their positions as well. Borger will have possession to open the contest. And here we go. And kick back to the back line. With possession along that far sideline, up across the midfield stripe. Races ahead, ball knocked out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Back to the back line with Guymon. Up ahead, out wide to Garcia. Garcia pushes ahead, kicks past midfield. Borger goalie there to make the stop. And his punt goes high, but not very far as it heads into that wind. Guymon back with possession. Javier Medina pass up ahead. Can't quite get to it in time as D was almost there. And the Tigers almost struck right away, just a couple of minutes into this one. D with 5 goals on the season and 3 assists as well. Almost got that assist from the leading goal scorer, Javier Medina, who has 11 on the season and 1 assist. Borger with it now, taken away by Guymon. Ramirez with it. Pass blocked by Borger. Back up. Avalos challenges. Saves it from going out of bounds. Up ahead to Medina, the outer edge of the box. Try to ward off the defender. And ball kicked up ahead. Does keep it in bounds. As Borger now on the attack past the midfield stripe. And taken away by Guymon. Back to the back line as they'll make sure that they gain possession. Over to Garcia here on the near side. He'll center it up for Medina, who's got an opportunity in the box. Shot to the goal. It's in for the score. Goal! Guymon Tigers. And the Tigers strike with 37-24 left to play in the first half. Javier Medina. So the Tigers strike early. Game restarted. Borger with possession. Taken away. All volleyed back and forth between the two teams. Ramirez trying to win it back. Borger with possession and a foul called. They'll say free kick for Borger. Kicked ahead quickly. Guymon gets back possession. D with it. Tries to get it up Medina. Pass intercepted. Guymon wins it back. Medina kicks it up ahead into the box. Borger goalie there to make the stop. D steps in between on that one. He'll have a shot at this one. Ball still loose on the ground. And Borger able to cover it up. All punted out. Ramirez there to challenge for it. Borger comes away with it. They'll say there's a foul there. So it'll be a free kick for Guymon with the wind at their back. This is a scoring opportunity from here. The free kick here. Referee will mark off the steps where the Borger can set their wall. Alan Avalos kicks in. It's headed out of the box. Past midfield, back line there to make the stop. Guzman gets a foot on it. Over to Garcia, back to Guzman. Guzman with it on the near sideline, up ahead. That's D with it along the sideline. Into the box with it. Centering kick. Stopped by the Borger goalie there. High short kick on the punt, headed back by the Borger defense. Nolasco challenging there. Borger maintains possession. One back now by Guymon as Ramirez has it. Back line will help them reset the offense. Garcia with it now. Up ahead to Avalos. Taken away. Kick through. Guzman with the stop. Now Borger with it on the far sideline. And kicked back towards midfield. And out of bounds. And it'll be last touch by Borger, so it'll be a throw-in for Guymon. Guymon with possession. Ball kicked through. Medina with an opportunity in the box. Shot to the far corner. It's in. Goal! Guymon Tigers. It's 2-0 with 33:52 left to play. Medina with his second goal of the game already. Back in the middle. Referee calls for the restart. Give it a while. Stolen away. Medina with an opportunity here. Borger able to get it away. Medina already with an opportunity to have a hat trick already. Not even 10 minutes into this one. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Guerrero with it. Over to D. Ball cleared by Borger defense. Guzman with it near midfield. Up to the far sideline. Urquiza with it. Now taken away, Borger with possession now. One back though, Nolasco stole that one away. Up the far sideline. Ball out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for Guymon. Into Guerrero in the middle. Ball headed three times by Borger. Headed back in by Ramirez. Medina with it. The outer edge. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in again for Guymon. Thrown in front of the goal. Nolasco can't quite get enough of a head on that one. And it goes wide of the goal. So it'll be a goal kick for Borger. Just under 32 minutes still to play in this first half. Guymon leads 2-0. Headed by Avalos. Guerrero with it now. Up ahead to D, into the box. Centering kick. And it's cleared out by the Borger defenders. Avalos gets it back. Over to Guerrero. Has it taken away. And Garcia wins it away for just a moment. Ball kicked out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in near midfield for Guymon. Garcia with it. Ball kicked back near midfield. Headed by Guerrero. Nolasco with some fancy footwork. Keeps possession. Back over to Guerrero. Pass across the field to the far side. Avalos with it now out wide. And ball headed out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for the Tigers. 10 minutes into this one. And booted out of bounds again. It'll be another throw in for the Tigers. Avalos pass ahead, intercepted. Borger still with it, past the midfield stripe. Up the far sideline, trying to race ahead of the defense. Has it in the box. Ball blocked. Shot towards the goal is going to be too high as Santana had to dive for the first shot. Couldn't make it back into the goal in time for that second one, but luckily it was high. Substitute into the game for Borger. Santana kicks that one out near midfield. Avalos gets it back, kicks it up ahead. Through the defense, Medina trying to chase it down. Goalie had to stepped out aggressively almost to the outer edge of his box to make sure that Medina didn't have a play on that one. That one headed forward by Nolasco. Ramirez with it. Ball out of bounds. You'll see a free kick over there. Ball kicked into the midfield circle. Guymon gets possession as Garcia chases it down. That's actually D. We did ball knocked out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for Guymon. Throws it into Garcia. Kicks it over to Avalos, back to Garcia. Up ahead to Nolasco. Defense there, though, a little early. Avalos gets a header on that one. And Borger defense collects it. Taken away by Nolasco. Through the defense, Medina there with an opportunity. Can't quite get there before the goalie for Borger was able to. Stolen away by Guerrero. Guerrero back with it again. Over the top to D. He's got an opportunity here. Beats the first defender. Beats the second. Still loose. And Borger defense able to gather it up and get it out. Guymon with it back now again. And pass through too far ahead. Simply bound up to the Borger goalie. He easily collects that one. Header by Nolasco. Foul on the play, so it'll be a free kick just inside the circle for Borger. Guymon with possession now. Nolasco with it at midfield. Borger takes it back. Guerrero challenges. Nolasco now with possession of it. Ramirez tries to get the pass up to Medina. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Guerrero up to Nolasco, back outside. Taken away by Borger. All back out of bounds. Be a throw in for Borger. 25 minutes still to play first half. 2-0 Guymon leads. Guymon wins back possession. Out wide to Garcia. Kick through the defense. D trying to chase that one down before it goes out the back line. Can't quite get there in time. It'll be a goal kick for Borger. And a handball, they'll say, so free kick for Borger. Stolen away by Guymon. Up ahead to Guerrero. On through. Guymon trying to run that one down. And too far ahead. That one, another high, short kick. As the Borger goalie's had trouble with his punts. Is not getting a low enough trajectory on it into that heavy wind. Nolasco with it now. Outside to D. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by D, so it'll be a throw-in for Borger. D with the steal. Nolasco with it. Kicks it through the defense. Guerrero trying to chase it down. And chased down by the Borger defense and kicked out of bounds. Into the game for the first time tonight for the Tigers. Freshman midfielder number 5, Richard Lira. And the sophomore midfielder number 8, Isaac Olivas. Ball into the box. cleared out by the Borger defense. It'll be another Guymon Tiger throw in. Medina with the throw in. Ball loose and kicked too high. Looked like Avalos was the one who got his foot on that one, but couldn't get it down enough. It'll be a goal kick for Borger. Borger with possession as they near midfield. Challenged by Olivas. One back by Guymon. That's Guerrero with it. Now up to Medina. Outside to Olivas. He's into the box. Shot to the far corner off the post. There for the rebound. Shot to the far corner. It's a goal! Guymon Tigers! Richard Lira with the goal. 21:53 left to play in the first half, and the Tigers are up 3-0. Oh, the freshman on the scoreboard now. Pass intercepted by Avalos. Out wide to Olivas. Medina's pass intercepted there by Borger. Now past midfield. Guymon back line there to knock it back across. Medina with an opportunity here. Ball back into the blocks. Shot to the far corner. It's in. Goal! Guymon Tigers. Hat trick now for Javier Medina. His third goal of the game. It's 4-0 as Lightning strikes again just seconds later within the same minute. 21:18 left to play. It's 4-0 Guymon. Borger with it now. And the defense steps in. Guzman takes it away. Borger now back with possession again. Taken away by Ramirez momentarily. Big boot past midfield by Garcia. Now Ramirez with it. And tried to get it up to Guerrero, but just passed him. Borger saves that one from going out of bounds. Possession up the far sideline. Now back near the midfield circle. Up ahead and knocked back out by Garcia. Guymon on the attack again. Medina trying to chase that one down. And ball kicked out the end line. That'll be a corner kick. As the Borger back line is struggling to keep up with the speed of Javier Medina. Just had to kick that one out and allow Guymon to have an opportunity at a corner kick here. Short kick. Avalos with the kick now. Across the field, Guerrero chases it down. He'll center it up. Goalie there for the stop. Borger still with possession. Garcia wins it away, though. Now Olivas with it. Still up the near sideline. Can't control it. Goes out of bounds. Back over to Borger. You can tell Guymon, it's their footwork has been a little too much for the Borger defense to handle. Guymon wins it back again. Guerrero kicks it up through. It's deflected. Avalos kicks it on through. Yeah, Borger goalie there to make the stop. Up to Medina. And that one kicked out of bounds by Borger. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Substitute in.
Number 3, Noel Nunez.
Junior defender. And up ahead, that one will bound to the Borger goalie. High, short kick, headed back into the offensive end, and that'll go out of bounds. So 16 minutes left to play in the first half. Guymon leading 4-0. They have dominated every phase of this game so far. Borger now with it on the attack. Past midfield. Taken away by Ramirez. Pass over to Garcia is taken away. Borger now again on the attack. Chased down from behind by Garcia, but that's going to be a foul.
All right, girls. That's good. Thanks, Coach.
So that'll be a free kick for Borger. Really their first scoring, second scoring opportunity of the match, as they did have one earlier. Referee will mark off where they can set the wall. Here's the kick, and Santana there for the diving save. He'll punt it past midfield. Medina there, trying to get underneath it. Kicks it ahead. Olivas trying to chase it down. Can't quite get there before it goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs. Just a moment too late, or he would have had an opportunity there. Borger with it now Across the midfield stripe. Garcia with the tackle, wins it back. Borger looking for the call there, no call though. Up the sideline, into the edge of the box, knocked down. No call there as well. Olivas gets ahead on that one. Gets possession back. Now Borger has it back again. Up ahead near midfield. That would intercepted by Nunez. Ramirez with it. Gets it over to Guerrero. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. And punted out of bounds again. And a substitution into the game for Guymon. It'll be the senior defender, number 13, Alex Lopez. Actually, I had the wrong name on that. That's Hinak Gabriel Cristo. Borger with possession now. Passed up near midfield. And ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Guymon. The Guymon defense has been there all night with the speed to stop any of the Borger attacks. Olivas tried to get it back to Nunez. And foul, and it'll be a free kick just past the midfield stripe for Borger. Just over 11 minutes left to play in this first half. Guymon with a 4-0 lead. You mentioned Javier Medino already with 3 goals. That gives him 14 on the season. Here's the throw in for Borger. Can't save it from going out of bounds, so back over to Guymon.
In for the Tigers, number 16, Ishmael Sanchez.
Into the game for Guymon, a junior defender, number 16, Ishmael Sanchez. All kicked up ahead. And back to the Borger goalie. Here's his punt towards midfield. Ball headed out of bounds by Borger. So it'll be a throw in for the Tigers. 10-minute mark left in this first half. Back to the Tigers back line. Gutierrez with the kick ahead. Headed back towards midfield. Gutierrez with a foot on it again. Past the defender. Up to the far corner. And can't chase it down. It goes out the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Borger. There's the boot ahead. Borger with possession still. Taken away by Guymon. Nunez up to Olivas. Get it back to Guymon. Guymon kicks it through, trying to chase that down, but the goalie there too quickly. Gabriel Cristo tried to chase that down. Pass intercepted by Ramirez. Through the defense, and Borger goalie there to make the easy stop once again. Guymon with possession again. Taken away to get it back. Olivas with a chance. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Under 8 to play in this first half. And it'll be a free, actually just a throw in for Guymon. Kick towards the goal into the box. There's a shot. Gabriel Cristo, ball still loose, rolls out the back corner off of the goalie's hands. So that'll be a corner kick opportunity for the Tigers. So Ramirez will take the corner kick. There it is, centering kick. Knocked out by the goalie's hand. Borger able to clear it. Ball kicked up to midfield. Borger with it again. To the edge of the box. And knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. There's the throw into the box, headed out by the Guymon defense. Guymon with it now. Pass up ahead. Olivas trying to chase it down into the corner edge of the box. Center kick. Gabriel Cristo. And cleared out by Borger. Well, Guymon missed another opportunity there to add to their lead. 5.5 minutes still to play in the first half. Ball thrown back into the box. Borger defense able to clear it. Not very far, but high. Now ball out near midfield. Nunez gets a foot on that one. And out of bounds, it'll be another throw in for the Tigers near midfield. Borger steals it away. Guymon defense there to take it away. Olivas with it now. Back to the back line. Over to Nunez. Back to Guymon. Do the defense up ahead. Pass it up ahead. And kicked out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for Guymon. On the edge of the box. Ramirez with it now. Centering kick. Back in for the goal! Guymon Tigers 5-0 with 4:05 left to play. That was number 12, Eric Guerrero, with his first goal of the game. And there's the restart. Borger with possession. Guymon now leading 5-0. Ball up past midfield. Knocked away. Guymon with possession now. Out wide. Lyra makes the pass. Intercepted. Taken away again by Borger. Guymon wins it back. And a foul is called, so that'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. 3.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Long boot, headed back out. Guymon defense clears it. Olivas able to win it back for the Tigers. Borger back with it again. Ramirez with some fancy footwork. Out past midfield, past several defenders. Tried to pass wide out to Olivas. That one was intercepted though. One back by Gutierrez. Gutierrez with it near on the near sideline. Splits the defenders. Still with it in the midfield. Kicks it up ahead. Gabriel Cristo with it just outside the box. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Just over 2 minutes left in this first half. Kick by Olivas is too wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Borger. There's the kick up ahead near the midfield circle. Gabriel Cristo with it. Tried to get it off to Guerrero. That had to be a handball there by Borger. The player was laying on the ground and both hands looked like they were on it. Olivas with it now. And ball kicked out of bounds. Under 1.5 minutes left to play. Throw in for Guymon. Guerrero with it, inside the box, scoring opportunity here. There's a shot off the post. Guymon still with possession. Olivas trying to get control of it. Gutierrez kicks it back. Under 1 minute to play in this first half. Guymon trying to get one more before the half. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. 45 seconds still left to play. Throw in, headed back. Guerrero gets it under control. Over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez tries to split the defenders. Clock down to 20 seconds as it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Borger. And the substitute will be coming in, and that will allow the final seconds probably to roll off here as we are down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the half. The Guymon Tigers lead the Borger Bulldogs 5-0. We'll be back with the second half. Guymon will have possession to start the second half. Referee says they can start now. Ball kicked to the back line. Over to Urquiza. Over to the near sideline to Ramirez. Centering kick. Taken away by Borger for a moment. Guymon gets back possession, back to the back line. Garcia kicks it up ahead. Pass out wide. Taken away, Borger with possession now. Shot towards the goal, and that's going to be well wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers as Borger does have the wind at their back in this half. It's blowing at about 14 miles per hour as the weather app that I have shows me. 25 miles an hour earlier during the girls' game, so not near as strong as it was then. Temperatures dropped 41 degrees with wind chill down to 33. Avalos with a play on it. Now Nolasco with it. Has it taken away. All up ahead, shot blocked by the Guymon defense. That one will make it all the way through the back line. So they'll line up for a goal kick. Scoring in the first half for the Tigers. 13:24 left to play is when Javier Medina scored his first goal of the game to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Scored again with 33:52 left to play to make it 2-0. Ball up ahead and cleared out by Garcia. That's going to be a corner kick though for Borger. Here's the centering kick. And passes on through. It'll be a goal kick as it went out the back line without being touched. Third goal of that first half with 21:53 to go was by the freshman Richard Lira, number 5. Make it 3-0. Nice tackle there by Avalos. Up ahead to Ramirez. That's knocked out, back up. Nolasco, back up to Ramirez. Nolasco passed through. And the Borger goalie there to make the stop before Guymon can further attack. And Urquiza gets a foot on that one over to Garcia. All up past midfield. Up ahead. D on the attack into the box. Kick towards the goal, bounds off the goalie. He's able to gather it in. And there's his punt back out near midfield. In a pass intercepted by Ramirez. Borger gets it back though. On the attack in the middle of the field. One back by Guymon. Nolasco with it now. And that's going to be an offsides call, as D was just too far ahead. So free kick from there for the Bulldogs. Long kick ahead into the box. Santana there just in time before the Borger striker was there to make a play on that one. Ramirez with it. Has it taken away. That's actually Medina. Has it taken away. Ball back out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Avalos with it. Over to Guerrero, over to Garcia. A handball looked like. No call though, they'll tell him to play on. And And there's the throw in. Santana with the easy grab. All booted back out near midfield, headed out of bounds by Borger. So it'll be a throw in right in front of the Bulldogs bench for the Tigers. Guerrero over to Garcia. Borger wins it back. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Borger. Guymon defense there. Velasco nudges it up ahead. All knocked out of bounds as D kicked it and it was ricocheted off of one of the Borger defenders. Velasco with it now. Up ahead. Medina with it out wide. Stops. Nolasco there. Shot towards the edge of the goal. It's stopped. And the save right at the post. The Borger goalie punts it back across. Wind at his back. Bounds deep into Guymon territory. They do take back possession though. Avalos with it up ahead to Nolasco. Avalos now with it again. Out wide to Urquiza. Stolen away. Borger now on the attack. Pass through into the box. Shot to the far post and just wide. Beautiful shot, but just a foot or two wide. Yeah, the Bulldogs might have been on the board with that one. Instead, out the back line, and it'll be a free kick for the Tigers. Ramirez with it. Knocked back into the defensive end. Guerrero with it now. Borger gets it back. Ramirez steps on it from behind. Slow down the attack. Ramirez with some fancy footwork to get it back for the Tigers. Maintains possession. Sends it in the middle of the field. Avalos pass up ahead. Medina trying to chase that one down. And they'll say he was offsides on that one. So it'll be a free kick for the Bulldogs. 31 and a half minutes left to play in this one. Guymon leads 5-0. Throw in. Guymon kicks that one up back towards midfield. Borger back with possession. There's a shot towards the goal, just over the crossbar. Santana did have his hand there to make a play on it. In fact, they'll say he did get a hand on that one, so it'll be a corner kick for Borger here. Borger has come out in this second half a little more aggressive, especially with the wind at their back. Here's the centering kick. And too strong and out of bounds out the back line. So it'll be a goal kick. Actually a throw-in for the Tigers. They'll say it went out the side. And it looks like Borger's going to be awarded a penalty kick. Don't know what the call was. Either way, Brian Santana in goal trying to get a stop on this penalty kick. There's a shot and it's over the top, too high through the football goalpost. So the goose egg stays on the board for Borger. And Guymon still leads 5-0. Avalos kicks it up ahead, kicked back though by the Borger defense. Guymon back with possession of it though. Dangerous one there. Shot blocked by Santana's. Ball still loose, knocked out though. Does it look like that was Urquiza who got a foot on that one to save that one from scoring? It'll be a throw in for Borger. See some frustration out there as they know they've missed another opportunity to score there.
And for the Tigers, number 3, Noel Nunez.
And back in for the Tigers, number 3, Noel Nunez. Ball thrown in too soon as referees were still letting the substitutes come in and off. There's the throw in front of the goal, headed out. Still loose, kicked out of the zone. Avalos gets a big foot on it there. That one will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Borger. 27.5 minutes still to play. Guymon leads 5-0. All stolen away. Ramirez tried to pass it up ahead. Taken back by Borger, though, and out of bounds off of Borger. Urquiza will toss it in quickly to Ramirez. Back to Urquiza. Back to Gutierrez. Guzman passes it up ahead. Ball near the far sideline. Out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Borger. Ball into the edge of the box. Knocked away. Guymon now with possession. Long pass up ahead the far sideline. Medina trying to chase that one down. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Borger. Guymon back with possession. Pass over the top. Medina trying to get under that one. Gets it. And it just wide of the goal. Javier Medina almost scored his 4th goal of the game, but just wide of the post. 26 minutes left to play. Goalie did get his hand on that one, so corner kick opportunity for the Tigers. There's the centering kick. Borger comes away with it and kicks it out of bounds on the far sideline. Throw in for the Tigers quickly. Borger now with it again and kicked high and out of bounds by Avalos. There's the throw in for Borger. Oh, bounding around. Borger comes away with possession. Guymon now back with it again. Ramirez saves it from going out of bounds, but centering kick there by Borger into the box. Shot towards the edge of the goal. Santana with the easy stop. Ramirez with control now. Up ahead. Now over to Urquiza. All out of bounds. Back over to Guymon. A couple of subs come back in for Guymon. Number 5, Richard Lira. And number 8, Isaac Olivas.
Isaac Olivas.
That's hard when we're both starting to say it at the same time.
There's the throw in. 24 minutes left to play in this one. Avalos with the kick across the field. Borger takes possession. Avalos gets a foot on that one, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in front of their own bench for the Bulldogs. Back out of bounds. It'll be another throw in. All into the front part of the box. Santana will grab that roller. Punts it out near midfield. Urquiza chases it down up ahead to Lira. Taken away by Borger, though. Loose ball, though. Guerrero wins it back. Still fighting. And Borger takes possession. Guerrero tips it over. Guymon with possession. Now Borger back with it again. Long shot high and way wide of the goal. So it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Still leading 5-0. Saves that one from going out of bounds. Urquiza deep in Tiger territory. Ramirez with it now. Centers it up to Guerrero. Tries to kick it through to Medina. Guymon on the attack. Medina trying to get there. Kicked out wide, though. D will try to chase it down. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Long kick towards the edge of the goal, too wide. So it'll be a goal kick for the Bulldogs. There's the kick knocked down by Guerrero. Borger with possession, though. Now won away by Guymon. Guerrero kicks up ahead. And the Borger goalie there bobbled it a little bit. Olivas couldn't quite get there in time, or Medina. Avalos now with it. Kicks it up ahead to Medina. Medina over to Olivas, or to Lira. Shot is wide of the goal. So goal kick again for Borger. We are nearing the midway point of the second half. There's the kick over the defense all the way back to Santana. Up ahead to Avalos. Out wide to Garcia. Up past midfield. That's going to be a foul. That'll be a free kick for the Tigers, and an injured Tiger on the field now, as they will stop the clock with 19:47 left to play. It's Guymon 5, Borger 0. There's the free kick into the box. Borger able to chase it down. Injured player still coming off the field, so. Into the game, number 14, a senior defender, Janir Radales. You got time, they ain't doing nothing? Avalos stops that one, kicks it up ahead. Kicked back towards midfield by Borger. Borger with it along the far sideline. Guymon defense takes it back. Radales with it. Up ahead to Ramirez. Ramirez toes it along the line. And Borger now back with possession of it. All up past midfield again. All still loose into the box. Santana in the corner. That one just wide of the goal. And they'll say it is a corner kick. It'll be a corner kick opportunity for Borger. There's the centering kick. Curves in. Borger with possession. Knocked away, though, by the Guymon defense. Up to Lira and able to clear it out near midfield. Guymon with it back again. Ramirez with it. Pass through. Doesn't get through as it's knocked down as it hit off the back of one of the Borger backline players. So throw in for Guymon. Guerrero with it. Passes through to Lira. Lira trying to chase that one down. Medina with it now. There's a shot in. It's going to be stopped by the Borger goalie. He made a nice play on that one. Punted back across midfield. Urquiza got a foot on it over to Avalos. Back over to Guymon. Now back to Urquiza. Urquiza's pass intercepted as he tried to get it up to Ramirez. So Borger on the attack. Urquiza knocked that one away. Guymon gets it back. Radales with it up ahead. Medina now on the far side into the box. There's a shot to the far post, inside the post. Goal! Guymon Tigers. Javier Medina with his fourth goal of the game. And with 16:35 left to play, the Tigers now lead 6-0. The senior defender number 2, Maynor Ramos, back into the game tonight for the Tigers. As well as Henok Gabriel Cristo, who has just re-entered, number 13. Pass up ahead. Gabriel Cristo tries to chase it down. Lira with his foot on it. Yeah. Back to Urquiza. Now Ramirez with it. And stolen away. Borger now on the attack. Back line there as Gutierrez was able to step in front of that one. Now Guymon on the attack. Tried to get it wide. Pass intercepted though. Now Borger with numbers. And ball punched out of bounds. Smartly there by Guymon. It'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. And they'll bring in a pair of subs for the Bulldogs. 15 minutes left to play. Ramirez takes it away on the inbounds play. Pass up ahead to Lira. Defender steps in front though. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. Into the middle of the field. Rodales with the shot, and that one is just a bit wide. Borger with possession now. Rodales got a foot on that one, knocked it away for a second, but Borger now back with it. That one back through the defense, and Santana will stop it there. And he'll pick it up as the Borger defender nears. Kick out towards midfield. Rodales got a foot on it, but Borger able to get it back. Borger pushes ahead into the box. That looked like a handball. Called Gutierrez with the slide tackle. And they'll call the penalty there. It'll depend on the spot. They'll say, it looks like they're going to mark it just outside the box. It will not be the penalty kick, but the free kick. But still going to be a scoring opportunity for Borger. There's the shot too high. And it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. 12.5 left to play. 6-0. Tigers lead. Kicked out near midfield. Borger takes possession. Ramirez knocks it away momentarily. Borger back with it though. Now Guymon with it again. Lira with it near midfield. Kicks it up ahead to Ramirez. Here, Ramirez dumps it ahead to Rodales. Borger defense there though to take it away. Guerrero with a foot on it. Now Garcia with it. Up the far sideline. He'll bring it back into the middle of the field. Pass just a little bit too far behind Ramirez. And stolen away again by Guymon. That's Guerrero with it. Passes through the defense. On the chase. Gabriel Christus. Ball slips through. And it's in for a goal! Guymon Tigers!
Number 14, Hat-trick king.
Janier Rodaldes with the goal. 10:57 left to play. It's 7-0. Guymon Tigers. Borger with it now on the far sideline. Challenge knocked out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Oh, back out of the box, shot back to the far corner. Santana will let that one go out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. So the senior sub, Janier Rodales, gets a goal. His first goal of the season. We're under 10 minutes to play now. Borger with possession now again. Get up ahead, it'll slide all the way through to Santana. And Santana will punt that one out, back out near midfield. Brought under control on the offensive attack now. Out wide. Crossfield kick, Lira with it now. Splits the defender, still got an opportunity with it. And ball knocked out the back line. And they'll say it'll be a goal kick. Last touch by Lira. Rodales out wide to Lira. Lira centering kick just a bit out in front. A shot on goal. It's a goal! Guymon Tigers! And the Tigers strike again with 8:23 left to play. It's now 8-0. Maynard Ramos with that one. So another senior sub scoring his first goal of the season tonight. Looked like that scoring opportunity was going to pass, as the pass was just a little too far out in front of Gabriel Cristo. But trailing on the other side was Ramos. Descended in with a hard shot. Just too much for a goalie to cover. Borger with possession right in front of their own bench. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Borger. 8 minutes left to play. Stolen away by Guymon. Lira with it now at midfield. Has it knocked away. Pass through the defense to the back line. On past Gutierrez. Tipped out by Borger, so that'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Substitution for Borger. There's the kick up ahead. Guerrero gets a foot on it. Now Borger back with possession of it now. And Guymon wins it back. Gutierrez kicks it up ahead. Guymon on the attack again. That one cleared out past the midfield stripe. Along the far sideline, stays in bounds. Borger, defender, will kick it all the way back to the goalie. Big kick up ahead to midfield. Guymon there to make a play on it. Looks like that's Elias Gonzalez out there making a play on it. He's wearing number 19, a senior. Also, Alexis Medina, number 20, a senior midfielder into the game as well. Borger on the attack, ball into the box, and Santana will let it roll out the back line. It'll be a goal kick. And speaking of goalie, we'll have a new goalie now as the sophomore goalkeeper, number 21, Michael Dang, comes in.
Dang. And number 16.
And number 16,
Sanchez.
Ishmael Sanchez back into the game as well for the Tigers. Five minutes left to play in this one. Guymon with an 8-0 lead. Trying to see if they can keep the shutout here. Here's the throw in. Ball back deep into Guymon territory. They'll let that one crawl out the back line. It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. And no, they'll say last touch by Guymon. So that's going to be a corner kick for Borger. So an opportunity for them to get their first score of the night again. They've had a few frustrating moments here in this second half where they've had opportunities but just couldn't get it in the net. There's the centering kick, nicely placed, but off the head too wide, and it'll be a goal kick. No, they'll say another corner kick, so apparently last touched by Guymon again. 4 minutes left to play. So goal kick from the opposite side. There's the centering kick, headed into the goal, and Borger has breaking the scoreless side of the ledger, and it is now 8-1 with 3:49 left to play. They'll restart. Guymon with possession. Rodales with it. Back to the back line. Urquiza with it. Up ahead to Lira. And Rodales with it. Ball taken away by Borger. Into the middle of the field, shot towards the goal. It was off of the goalie, Dang. Luckily it went wide enough, but it will be a corner kick for Borger. Here's the centering kick from the corner. And looks like it'll go out the back line untouched. Here's the goal kick. 2.5 minutes left to play. Guymon is going to move to 6-1 on the season. Rodales with it. Trips himself up a little bit. Back on his feet with it. Past midfield. Kicks it through the defense. Trying to chase it down. Goalie will step out to his outer edge of the box and pick it up. Long throw ahead to midfield. Headed forward. Guymon defense there. Guymon wins it back. There's the big boot by Gutierrez. Urquiza with it now. Into the midfield. Stolen away by Borger. And a tackle from behind, no call. And yes, there is a call as Alexa Medina tackled from behind. He'll help up the defender, up the Borger player. Just over a minute left to play, so a free kick for Borger here. Referee will mark off the steps. Here's the kick into the line. Deflected out wide. Guymon with possession now. Rodales with it. Up ahead to Lira. Lira past midfield. Pass up ahead. Gabriel Cristo. Back over to Lira, off his leg and out of bounds. Under 30 seconds left to play. Throw in for Borger. Gabriel Christus with a foot on it. Up ahead. Gonzalez will kick that one out of bounds. The final seconds will tick off. And the Guymon Tigers with an 8-1 victory over the Borger Bulldogs to move to 6-1 on the season. We thank you for joining us on PTCI Channel 2 for our coverage of Guymon Tigers soccer. We hope you'll join us again next time. Good night from Tiger Stadium.